studio. This is Eyewitness News at 5.
Firefighters in Owensboro are working to put out a fire that has wiped out a house. Glad to have you with us. Hello, I'm Brad Berg.
And I'm Shelley Kirk. Now, this is in the 2200 block of Monroe Avenue. The call for the fire came in about 3:30 this afternoon. Pictures and videos posted to social media show flames and thick black smoke coming from the roof of the house.
Eyewitness News' Cody Bailey is at the scene now on Monroe Avenue. Cody, what can you tell us?
Brad and Shelley, obviously a big presence here still on Monroe Avenue, but things are much calmer than when those calls came in a little bit ago, and you mentioned the photos and videos that we've received of the flames as well. Crews have pretty much finished their work here, at least containing those hot spots and things as well. But for more details on that, I want to bring in Owensboro Fire Department Battalion Chief Steve Leonard. Steve, thank you for taking time with us here. Obviously a big presence here, a lot of damage behind us. What can you tell us about this fire this afternoon?
First arriving units found the structure well involved. As a matter of fact, we had flame impinging on two exposures, houses on each side, so we went defensive immediately. We learned as soon as we arrived that the occupants were home, that they safely exited the home, so we weren't concerned about life safety at that point. So we concentrated on the main body of fire and simultaneously putting water on the exposures so we didn't have extension to those. We called a second alarm in on this fire for additional personnel as well as additional ladder truck. So if this thing got out of hand and we weren't able to contain it, we would have some force there to deal with it. We were able to bring it under control in about 15 minutes, so a very rapid response, a very rapid control of the fire.
And something like that, is that pretty typical, that quick? We always saw, when we mentioned the videos and photos that we saw, flames, thick smoke as well. Talk a little bit about that, not just the response, but the action to get it contained within 15 minutes. Is that pretty typical, or is that kind of a testament to the response today?
Pretty typical. We are able to respond very quickly. We can get anywhere in the city in about 4 minutes. So we were here in a couple of minutes and able to deal with that. Once we were punched out, the response goes, a rapid response. So it's unusual that you have a fire in a newer neighborhood like this. We found that a little surprising, but we were able to make quick work of that.
And then talk a little bit about the damage as well. Obviously, the home that was the epicenter, heavily damaged. You can see that from our vantage point behind us, but there's also some damage on, looks like both sides of the home as well. Talk about what you're seeing from now that the flames and the smoke are down.
Right. When we first arrived, the main body of fire was in the house. As a matter of fact, it was exiting the windows and doors, and the ceiling and roof was collapsing at the time we arrived. So we had a well-involved fire, which is a little unusual inside of the city. Typically, it's a room and contents, but this had involved the entire attic area and was shadowing down on the rest of the structure. So you had to get on that very, very quickly. So we used large diameter hose, some monitor nozzles, those types of things to bring it under control very quickly.
And maybe, obviously, too soon. I know you're still kind of evaluating the damage, cleaning up and stuff too. You did allude earlier that it looks like accidental this time. Is it something where you think that it could be pretty easy to determine a cause, or where do we stand at that, looking at the conditions now?
Yeah, at this point it looks pretty easy. It appears to be accidental at this point. We'll furtherly investigate and look at the whole picture once we have everybody out of the scene.
All right, Battalion Chief Steve Leonard, thank you for your time. And like I mentioned, crews continuing to clean up here, and you can see the significant damage behind us. But as he mentioned, everyone got out safely. There was a family inside at the time, no injuries, and they did get out safely here in the 2200 block of Monroe Avenue. Brad, Shelley, back to you.